Hola, que pason? Welcome back to the channel, senoritas and muchachos. In today's video, I wanted to talk about saddles, specifically the Selle Italia saddle. So this past summer, I've been playing around with my bike fit because ever since I switched to 170 millimeter length cranks, I've had to make some adjustments to my overall bike fit. And what that included was raising the saddle, raising up the handlebars just a little bit. However, despite all that, my overall bike fit is still a bit aggressive. And what that has done is it has exposed a little bit of saddle discomfort, especially particularly around my sit bones. So a lot of my different bibs, they all have varying shapes as far as their chamois goes, and I suspect my sit bones is basically more or less rubbing right on the seams of the chamois. So I tried different things, I tried different saddles. Now for reference, the typical saddle that I run is 143 millimeters in width. However, when I was testing out that Canon Air Road, which I'll link that video somewhere on the channel down below, that bike comes standard with the Selle Italia Super Boost saddle. However, the width on it is only 130 millimeters in width. And as soon as I got on that bike, I immediately could tell the difference in comfort on the saddle with my sit bones, everything. So what I did was I went ahead and got me another of that saddle. And as you guys can see, I have that 130 millimeter width saddle on my Tarmac SL8. And just like going to shorter cranks, moving to a saddle that was more narrow in width has been a game changer and a revolution to my overall bike fit. And I suspect one of the reasons why it's a lot more comfort and why I'm able to put the power down a little bit easier is because my particular pedaling stroke, I'm someone that pedals with my heel down. I know some cyclists might be more of a toe down sort of pedal stroke, but I'm more heel down. And so what was happening with my other saddles that are a little bit wider in width is the back of my thigh would hit basically right here. So by moving to a more narrow saddle, now I can do a complete full stroke when I'm pedaling, no diddy, without having the back of my thigh hit the saddle. And it seems kind of counterintuitive to have a saddle that's more narrow in width, especially when you are doing the testing method where you're basically measuring your sit bones by sitting on a piece of cardboard paper and then measuring the width of your sit bones, all that stuff. However, because my bike fit is so aggressive, I mean, look at that saddle to handlebar drop. Because my bike fit is so aggressive, essentially what happens is the more aggressive your bike position is, the more your sit bones actually come closer together. So as you're more forward on the bike, your sit bones are actually coming more closer together, as opposed to if you're sitting more upright, your sit bones are going to be wider apart. And I believe that's kind of why that method works, but it just doesn't work in my particular bike fit. So essentially, guys, if you are interested in trying out a more narrow saddle, it may actually work for you. And that's irrespective of your weight, irrespective of your height, your shoulder width, etc. If you have a pretty aggressive bike fit, such as myself, then give it a try. Go ahead and try the Selle Italia Super Boost saddle. I believe you can get these for about $150 USD. The length on it is 248 millimeters, and then the width on this is 130 millimeters in width. So that's basically it, guys. This saddle has been a game changer. I'll do an overall talk and kind of discussion on my bike fit as a whole on my Tarmac SL8. But that's it, guys. Questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below, and I'll check you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.